The biggest advantage in Outbound right now isn't experience, it's ignorance. And if that sounds wrong, good. Because most experienced operators are losing time to habits they never even question. Hello everyone, my name is Lucas and welcome to NBiz.io's YouTube channel. If you're new to Outbound and feel behind, you might actually be ahead. Let's talk about why beginners often win faster. Most founders assume they're disadvantaged because they lack experience. They believe seasoned operators know better tactics, smarter personalization, stronger hacks. But Outbound doesn't reward cleverness first. It does rewards clarity. The experienced operators often carry legacy habits. They personalize too early, over-edit messaging, stack tools, and adjust constantly without rhythm. It looks sophisticated on the surface. It feels productive, but it's chaotic. Beginners don't carry that baggage. They start clean. But you start subscribing to this channel because whether you're new or experienced, structure should be intentional. The issue isn't experience itself. The issue is experiences that were never systemized. When Outbound runs on instinct, instead of framework, every track feels urgent and every drop in replies feels mysterious. Without discipline and structured testing, movement turns into noise. Beginners are more open to constraint. They follow processes. They iterate instead of improvise. That openness accelerates calibration. Outbound rewards discipline more than creativity. When segmentation is clear and iteration is controlled, results compound. When improvisation takes over, performance becomes unpredictable. Structure beats sophistication early on. Constraint forces clarity. Repetition produces reliable data. You don't need to master every single tactic. You need a system that enforces segmentation, protects focus, and builds experimentation into rhythm. Outbound is infrastructure. Infrastructure compounds when it's stable. The real issue usually isn't effort. The issue is improvisation without structure. When there's no baseline, every adjustment feels reactive. Structure changes that. Clear segmentation and disciplined execution make iteration measurable instead of chaotic. If you want to see how this applies to your own Outbound, there is a link in the description to book a 30-minute consultation with our team. But before that conversation, here's what structured execution actually looks like. I'll show you the best solution that operates inside that approach, and it is called NBiz. It uses AI to focus on disciplined segmentation and guided calibration instead of endless customization. No experience required. The AI handles consistent outreach with complete infrastructure, while the framework and customer success layer help you understand what to adjust and why. When automation is used on its own, it can amplify confusion. However, when used inside a structure, it accelerates clarity. And that's why beginners often move faster in this environment. They start inside guardrails instead of having to unlearn chaos. And that's also why NBiz is so good. It lets beginners start structured, and it gives experienced operators a framework strong enough to override old habits. If you're new to Outbound, you're not starting from zero. You are starting clean. And starting clean inside a structured system is often the fastest way to build traction. But if you're experienced, structure is often what lets you reset and move faster than before. If you'd rather build Outbound as infrastructure instead of improvisation, and if you want to walk through how this would apply to your own Outbound, you'll find a link in the description to book a one-on-one session with the team. Thank you so much for watching so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.